Hey, what's up, beautiful weirdos? Celtic Dreamer here. This is just gonna be a video of just me, talking about some things that are on my mind. Over the weekend was the 1 year anniversary of me losing what was literally, in my mind, the definition of the perfect grandmother. And it got me thinking about, how short life is and how much we wasted. We waste so much time in life hating each other for stupid reasons, hurting each other, killing each other even for these reasons. And, it all comes down to people seeing other people as less than people. And all I can say is somebody's race, religion, sexual preference, country of origin, heritage, and so on, does not make them any more or less human than you, just because you think that way for some reason or another, or you've been taught to think that way. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, they have been taught that way. They've thought that way from birth because their parents, who were taught that way from birth, taught them that way. And it's just a so-called endless cycle. But as tragic as that is, all I could say to that is, to those people out there who are that, the cycle has to end somewhere with someone. Why not you? And to those who think that way because of the media being stupid, or because they had a bad experience with someone who fit that description, stereotypes suck for a reason. And not everyone who in your eyes fits that description does fit that description. They're not all bad because of one bad person. Whatever stereotype you fit into, there are bad people in that too. You just choose not to see it because you've either conditioned yourself not to see it, or you've been conditioned not to see it. But it's just so sad to think about how much time we spend hating, hurting, killing, and destroying each other. We just don't understand each other. And that's what it all comes down to in the end, in my opinion, because we can blame our religious beliefs only so much. Like, okay, well, this says not to believe in this says not to believe in this. But in the end, you choose not to, and you choose to believe that that means that these are less than people. Keep in mind, these are the same people who, and I'm not gonna just be like, all right, yes, I'm calling out extremist Christians here, but most Christians aren't like this. So disclaimer, I don't think this of all Christians, but there are a lot of Christians who are like, well, it's in the Bible, so God's word is law. But then they turn around and they're like, oh, but the love thy neighbor is wrong. So they contradict themselves. And that's the type of shit I mean. And that's just an example. And there are a lot of people who are like that, but there are a lot of people who are like that in every religion. And we can only blame our beliefs so much, the religious beliefs so much, and we can only contradict ourselves so much with them like that before we have to face what's really going on. And it's that we don't want to face something that we don't understand, and we don't want to understand it because it makes us feel uncomfortable, and fuck facing it because I don't want to feel uncomfortable. And that's basically what it is. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I didn't mean to, but literally was just using that as an example. But it really, really makes me sad to think about how much time we waste in life hating each other just because we don't understand each other, because we don't want to, because it makes us feel uncomfortable for one reason or another. And we miss out on meeting and learning amazing things from amazing people because we think less of them, because we don't understand them and we don't want to. Hey, newsflash, you don't have to understand someone to respect someone, but we associate understanding and respect as one thing. It's not. You don't have to understand someone to respect them as a human being. But since we don't understand each other, we don't respect each other. And we hurt each other, and we kill each other, and we destroy each other, and it really, really makes me sad. And I really hope that society wakes up one day and realizes how sad and pathetic this is, because it really is. And really starts to change. But until then, it just really makes me sad. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. What are your thoughts on this? I'd really love to hear them. I love you all, every single one of you, no matter your ethnicity, your country of origin, your religious belief, your sexual preference, whatever. I love you all equally. So, yeah, anyway, bye guys. Mwah.